Mostly, these demonstrations have been peaceful. But here in Richmond, we continue to see nightly conflicts between protesters and our police. But after 3 weeks, it is no longer clear what the goals are or a path to achieve them. Clearly, Richmond needs a different path forward. These nightly conflicts cannot continue indefinitely. You know, we've had over 480 protests in the Commonwealth of Virginia. The great majority of them have been peaceful. And I just encourage Virginians as we move forward to keep their protests. I mean, that's a First Amendment right, but part of that is to be peaceful and not break the law. So we need people to abide by the law in the Commonwealth of Virginia. And obviously, the majority of these, that's what individuals have done. But as you saw last night in Richmond, an unlawful assembly was called a couple of times. People refused to leave, and so when people break the law, we can't condone that. And so, in order to keep the peace, the police are going to need to take the action that's necessary. You know, Mel, I have been impressed that the majority of the gatherings around the Lee Monument during the daytime hours have been peaceful. And we encourage that. There was actually even, I believe, a wedding ceremony I saw a few days ago. But what I am worried about is after the sun goes down, when it seems to be a different crowd that comes to the Lee Monument area. And as I've said, that statue is 12 tons. And it becomes a safety issue. And we're responsible for what goes on in that circle. And so that's why I made the decision that I made, is that after the sun goes down, we encourage people to be peaceful and have their protests, have their gatherings during the daytime. But after the sun goes down, it becomes a liability, a safety issue. And so that's why I made the decision I made.